Hello everyone, welcome back for more I Would Camp That. So I have some time off from work and I had all these plans about how we were going to go out and go on adventures and do footage and all that stuff. For anyone who follows our channel, you know that we live in Northern Alberta. We used to live in the Edmonton area, and before that, before we even started our channel, we used to live in Southern Alberta. I'm actually down in Southern Alberta visiting my family right now. My dad had a really bad slip and fall, ended up in the hospital. They thought he was a lot worse off. He's recovering and, he's in pain and such. But he is back home, so that's good. And just some other family stuff going on too. So I'm going to be down in Southern Alberta for quite a bit of time here, just to be here for my family and make sure that, my dad's okay. If my mom needs to go out and do stuff, I can be at home with dad. But that being said, I did bring the truck. I like to think I came prepared, loaded everything up. So I have been visiting people. Like I used to live in Lethbridge, Alberta, so I've been visiting a lot of people down south, just getting caught up with people. Of course, spending time with my family, but I am still getting out and going for some camps. I do still plan to try and get some content when I can. So right now I'm at a place that I have never slept, hoping nobody chases us out of here. It is dark right now, as you can see, but hopefully I'll be able to give you a better look at this place in the morning. Let's grab some things and get to the back. So I don't want to attract any unwanted attention here, but yeah, just in the parking lot before an off-season campground. There's some cool touristy stuff here. Looks like there's an ice cream shop that would be open in the summer. There's an old locomotive train over there. And we've got our palace on wheels right here. Okay, just getting settled and some semblance of organization back here. I tell myself it's organization, but it really isn't. And yeah, I hope we don't get chased out of this area. But if we do, not the end of the world. Looking forward to showing you folks this place with some daylight in the morning, if we get to. And yeah, the plan is just basically to chill out here, and we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Definitely some more visiting with my family tomorrow. I got a friend that I'm supposed to visit with tomorrow. I'm hoping to get out and do some more stuff. It's been a little tough. I keep telling myself I'm going to go out and go do some exploring and go on some adventures and stuff. But the primary reason I'm down south right now is for family. So obviously that comes first. I'm definitely loving the extra space that we've got at the end of the bed here with that space that we cut out for the buddy heater. I don't have the buddy heater back here with me right now. It's honestly warm enough down in Southern Alberta. I don't really need it right now. So I picked up this guy. I haven't had the best luck with inverters, but I'm taking a chance on this one. So 2 plugs, 2 USB ports, little power switch, makes a little humming noise. That kind of stuff drives Rita nuts, but I don't mind. I don't mind it. I find like the hum of this or the hum of the fridge or whatever relaxing. And it just plugs into that little 12-volt port that we have there, where I've got the three little ports. I try to make a practice, of course, not leaving that on all night, just because I'm always paranoid about my truck battery. Probably more paranoid than I need to be. But, up here in Canada where the winters can get pretty bad, you get a little paranoid about your battery. Okay, well, I really don't want to attract too much unwanted attention, so we're definitely in stealth camp mode right now. If I get kicked out, you'll know. And if we make it to morning and get out and look around, you'll also know. So, good night. I will follow up with you folks soon. Good morning, everyone. Had a fantastic sleep. Thankfully, nobody bothered us. As you can see, there's a bit of light. The sun is starting to rise. The town that we are in is called Enchant, Alberta. Yes, you heard that right. Enchant, like enchantment, magic, sorcery. So I'm going to do a little bit of driving around just to kind of explore the place a bit. I drove out here a couple of times when I used to live in Lethbridge, and I never really had a reason to come out here. It was kind of just, hey, I'm bored, let's go drive. I do want to come back and show you the spot we slept at because it is pretty neat. But I just want to wait until the sun's up and we have a bit more light. With it being winter time, the sun is rising a bit later than it normally would. Well, I need to get some food in me. So I think the best thing we can do now is get some brekkie going and enjoy that beautiful sunrise. I wasn't really thinking and took out my bigger pan that doesn't have a lid. So to get this to cook a little faster, it is pretty chilly this morning. Switched to a different pan. Well, thankfully it is still nice and warm in the cab. And I'm just gonna enjoy some bacon and eggs here. Now that we've actually got some real light, I'll actually be able to show you the area a little bit. I'm definitely warming up in here for a bit first though. My hands are freezing. I should have put some gloves on. So this is where we slept last night. There's a CP rail car. This is the Enchant Museum. So right before you go into town, this is what you pass by. Spot for ice cream, concession area. Only open during the summer. Might not even be open at all due to the ongoing pandemic. And yeah, just a beautiful little spot. And where we slept was right over here by the trees. And yeah, it was a nice peaceful sleep. Nobody bothered us. Right off the highway. Definitely isn't a place that I feel like go out of my way to come back to again. But it's, if I'm ever in this neck of the woods for whatever reason, it's nice to know that it's there. And it's another one I can throw on my list of places. That's my goal, is to basically have any point in Alberta be like, I need a place to sleep. Ah, I know a place. Well, I think we're gonna get out of here and go do some exploring. Apparently just down the road from Enchant, there's a place called Traversdam Provincial Recreation Area. I've never heard of it until now, so I'm curious. We're gonna go check it out. Now we started back here. Down the road here, it's looking like there's a road that loops around. You can see there's a hill in the distance there, a bunch of rocks. Let's head over there and see what we can find. Well, that's sad. Unfortunately, the area I wanted to get into is gated off. Gates take the fun out of everything. Well, that was a really cool find. Like I said before, I had no idea this was out here. Going back down the road, back towards Enchant, there's another thing I found that I'd like to show you folks as well. So let's head back and we will check that out quick. There is something so therapeutic about driving on these sparsely attended back roads. I don't know, there's always been something magical about that. If I've ever got stuff on my mind, or you know, something's bothering me, or I just gotta get away from it all, coming out on these roads, it's always good. And regardless of how long I lived in Lethbridge, there's always something new to find. Old to someone else, new to me, but these roads always have some kind of secret or surprise that I haven't discovered yet. So they always keep me guessing, and they do a great job of keeping me entertained. So back down the way we came, I came across this little landmark. Apparently there used to be a school here way back in the day. No sign of it now. I don't even see anything that looks like it would have been a foundation. But apparently settlers came to Alberta from the States, mostly North and South Dakota. So another thing I haven't heard of in this neck of Alberta, but cool find nonetheless. There's just a little roadside pull out here. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It was great to get the rig out last night. There'll be more adventures to come as I spend my time here in Southern Alberta. As I mentioned before, with my dad and everything, I do need to be getting back to Lethbridge just to check in with family and just see how they're doing. And we'll get out for more adventures as soon as I can. Stay classy, everyone. We'll see you all next time.